In this video, we will show you the stitch editing abilities of Drawing Snap. Editing module provides various stitch editing abilities that help us make final corrections before producing a design. Notice, Editing module is a paid add-on that is purchased while using the application. Now let's see how the stitch editing works. You have now purchased the editing module, so let's load the design to see how editing works. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will use this simple circle so that you can see all changes more clearly. Let's switch to the stitch editing mode. As you can see in the design area, the cross reveals the current stitch. Use these arrows to move to previous or to the next stitch. You can also move this slider to move to previous or next stitches faster. Now that you know how to navigate through stitches, let's see how stitch editing works. Navigate to any stitch. Move the cross that reveals the current stitch so that you can move the stitch to any point. Remember that you can undo any operation at any point. Using these buttons, you can add or delete stitches. To add a stitch, you first need to navigate to the point that you want to add the stitch. Press the Add Stitch button, and a new stitch point has been added before the selected stitch. You can move the stitch at any point. In the same way, you can add stitches at any point you like. You can also navigate to a stitch at any point, and by pressing the Delete Stitch button, you can remove that stitch. In this video, we will also show you how to add a color change and thread trim or stop special function. Let's see how we can add a color change. Navigate to any stitch and tap on this thread icon. Now select any color. The object is split. The previous stitches have the existing color and the following stitches are now a new object with a selected color. As you can see on the Sequence Manager, there are two different objects with different colors. Finally, there are two special functions that we can add to any stitch. Navigate to any stitch and add a Stop special function on the currently selected stitch. This special function cuts the current thread and instructs the machine to stop. In the same way, we can add the Thread Trim special function. The current stitch is trimmed and the object is split once more.